Hello, fellow comic book lovers, collectors, and aficionados. Vin Crew here with this most current BICH, his back issue comic haul. Before I get on to the books, couple things. If you're 13 or under, please, this video is not for you. Just a quick little disclaimer there. And secondly, middle of next month, middle of March, it looks like I'm going to be in Kansas City, Missouri for a few days. If anyone lives in the area or knows the area well, please, I wish you would reach out to me. Let me know if there's any good shops around there to go hunting, and if you're available, if you live in the area, I'd love to meet with you, maybe buy you some lunch, dinner, whatever the case is, sort through some boxes, go hunting, that sort of a thing. So Kansas City, Missouri, middle of next month, middle of March. Let me know. And let's get started here. Got a ton of books, about a little over a short box I'd like to get through, so let's see what I can do. As usual, I'm going to start off with the books that are for sale and or trade. If you're interested in any of these, just feel free to reach out to me. We have Ant-Man 6, first appearance of Cassie Stinger, I believe it is. Aquaman 7, first full or first appearance of the Others. Astonishing X-Men #1, just a fantastic cover. Baby Teeth #1, I believe this was optioned, I'm not sure. Batman the Killing Joke, I believe this is the 4th print. Yep, 4th print. Batman Son of the Demon, as far as I'm concerned, this is the first appearance of Damian Wayne, oh my god. Batman Battle of the Cowl #1. This is either a second print or a variant. It's just a fantastic Daniel cover, though, Tony Daniel. Batman #1 of the New 52, first print. Batman #2, first print, first appearance of Talon. #4, first cameo, I believe it is, of the Court of Owls, or first appearance of Court of Owls. This is Batman and Dracula, Red Rain. It's an Elseworlds book. Fantastic read where Batman battles Dracula and eventually becomes a vampire. Here's part 2 of it, Bloodstorm. All right, found the whole miniseries of Battle Scars. This is the first appearance, I believe, of Coulson or Cheese and his son. And here's issue 1, issue 2, issue 3 with Deadpool, and issue 4 with Deadpool. These two were pretty sought after for the Deadpool thing. There, I guess they're kind of low, harder to find. #5 and #6, first appearance of Coulson's son, or Nick Fury's son. I think it is Nick Fury's son, maybe. Big Man Plans #1, Eric Powell. Captain Marvel #1, first print. Dr. Fate #1, first appearance of this Dr. Fate. This book is, they think he might show up in some DC show. George R.R. Martin, Game of Thrones #1. Green Lantern 50, DC Universe logo. Green Lantern 25, the variant, first appearance of Atrocitus in the Green Lantern Corps. Quite a few of them. The Guardians of the Galaxy 11, I believe this is a Matina cover, just beautiful, beautiful cover. Red Hulk, or Hulk #1, first appearance of Red Hulk. #2, some people call this the first full appearance of Red Hulk, but this is also first appearance of A-Bomb. Infinite Crisis, first full appearance, I believe, of the new Blue Beetle. This is the Jim Lee cover. Claws of the Panther #1, something to do with Shuri, can't remember. Morbius the Living Vampire #1. Psylocke #4 and 3. I did not find 2 or 1, sorry, but just these two here if you're interested. Beautiful covers, though. Quasar 29, this is that cover swipe of Janet Jackson. Is it Vanity Fair or Rolling Stone or something like that, where she's pregnant. Reborn #1, Mark Millar. Oops. Rocket Ranger #1. This is similar to Rust in the effect that there's that ad for Spawn #1. In that ad ran through several books, not just Spawn or Rust. It ran through several books, this being one of them. So if you're interested in a lesser cost option than Rust, this gives you the same exact thing. This would be it. All right. Secret Wars #2 2099 #1, first appearance of the female Cap in this group of Avengers. She-Hulk #8, the Civil War cover. This book was hot for quite a while. Soulfire #3, Michael Turner cover. Edge of Spider-Verse #5, first appearance of Penny Parker. Superboy Zero, first cameo or first appearance of King Shark. Superman Lois and Clark #8, something to do with Connor Kent. Teen Titans Special #1, first full appearance of Crush. Walking Dead 26, an early Walking Dead. Wolverine Origins #10, first appearance of Daken. Wonder Woman #1, New 52, first print. Wonder Woman 51 out of the current Rebirth. This is that beautiful Art Germ cover. And Youngblood #2, first appearance of Prophet. So if you're interested in any of these, like I said, just reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to talk to you about them. All right, so these next books are not for sale or trade. These are all part of my collection now. Since it's harder and harder to find my Batman and detective books, I'm kind of shifting towards Superman stuff. Try to fill in holes there. Here's some Action Comics. This is number 411. Great Fortress of Solitude cover. Oh boy, I can never read these. 349. Just some good Silver Age. 341. 301. No, 331, I'm sorry. And 326. I think this is the last one, yep. And 321, so I'm filling in some holes here. Venture Comics, number 410, the Supergirl. Amazing Spider-Man 33. This is that Walmart variant. People thought this was Alex Ross. It's not. It's Felipe or something like that. I can't remember. And Ant-Man #3. I always loved this cover with the Taskmaster. There's something about this cover. I always wanted it. Batman 186. This is actually an upgrade for me, so there will be a copy of this available in a lower grade. If you're interested, this is the first appearance of Gabby right there. And it's a Joker cover. It's just a great, great book. Batman Death of the Mask. This is a combo between DC and CMX. It's a manga type book or Japanese type book. It flips up differently than the US version. It's just kind of a cool thing. Batman Beyond #1, second print. Batman Beyond 25, first appearance of Ali Runda Grayson, something like that. Becomes Batwoman Beyond. This is the silver foil. Elena, I don't know. Batman Beyond 26, just a great Joker cover. Love this Joker cover. Anything with Joker on it, I'm going to grab it. Batman Beyond 12, second appearance of Batwoman Beyond. Batman Adventures 10, just absolutely love this cover. Love, love, love it. Wanted this book for quite a while. Just never wanted to pay 10, 20, or I mean 20, 30, 40 bucks, whatever people wanted for this. I think I paid $8 for this. So, the Beyond the Unknown Walmart 100-pager. Grab this first appearance of the Gloom, I think they call it. Some alien race. I don't know, got hot or something, I don't know. Danger Girl Gallery Edition. This is a collected book. J. Scott Campbell cover. Darkwing Duck Annual #1. Obviously a Killing Joke swipe. People want this book to be very expensive, 60, 70 bucks. If you're patient, you can find this for about 20 or less. 20 is about the going rate for this, so it still is a little bit on the expensive side, but still absolutely love it, and you'll see why in a second here. Here is a pet project of mine. I am trying to collect all 14 printings of the Killing Joke and any other kinds of Killing Joke. I just love this Bolin cover. But here's the second print, fourth print, fifth print, sixth print, and this is the hardcover version. So now I own first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and 11th printings. So in, what is that? So I need 6 more, I think, to finish all 14. Just a pet project. We'll see how far I can get with it. 9 and 14, I think, are the harder printings to get. All right. Okay. This is Daredevil number 2. This is a Leniel U 1 in 25 variant. Found it for $3. Dark Knight Returns, The Last Crusade, a Joker cover. Like I said, I will pick up anything Joker. I do collect this series here. This is the DC Special series. They're typically reprints, but I don't know. There's these Bronze Age things, I'm a sucker for them. This is number 9 with Wonder Woman, and number 27 featuring dinosaur books, stories. Deadpool annual number 2 with Deadpool in the Spider-Man suit. Atlas Comics The Destructor number 4. Last issue, and a rather hard issue to find of this book. Detective 332, fantastic Joker cover, and just trying to pick away at my detectives. Dr. Fate number 1. This is the same one that I showed earlier with that mosaic, but this is the variant. Beautiful cover. Elephant Men Special number 1, J. Scott Campbell cover. Shout out to a.b.comics on Instagram. I, like so many others of you, do buy from him. Elseworlds, if anybody's been watching my stuff, this is something that I've really been honing in on, is my Elseworlds books. There's over 260 of them, and once I show you this batch, I'll be down to needing, I think, 3, and with those 3, I'm okay. I'm if I find them, it's great. If I don't, that's great too, but nonetheless. Here's Batman, The Doom That Came to Gotham number 3. Batman Crimson Mist. This is part 3 of the Dracula story. League of Justice number 3, I believe this is. No, book 1. JLA Act of God 3 of 3. A hardcover of JLA Riddle of the Beast. Superman Last Son on Earth, or of Earth, number 2 of 2. Superman Last Family of Krypton, number 3 of 3. It's a beautiful Alex Ross, I believe. Is that Ross? I don't know. It sure looks like him. Superman True Brit. And that's it for the Elseworlds. So like I said, I'm pretty much done with my Elseworlds. I have well over 250 of them. So yeah, I'm definitely stoked about that. Fantastic Four number 7, rough shape, has a little pull right there, but the staples are attached. Everything's there. It's all intact. And I got this for $50, so I'm not going to leave a single-digit Fantastic Four for $50. Sorry. So now with this, I need 10 issues to finish Volume 1, 2, and 3 of Fantastic Four. So yeah, I'm almost needing just single digits. That's awesome, man. Far Sector number 1. This is the Young Animals variant. First appearance of somebody here. Thought I struck pay dirt on these, but it turns out I needed the other covers. But still, I love these MAC covers. These are just gorgeous. 5 Ronin, number 1 with Wolverine. Number 2 featuring the Hulk. Number 3 featuring Punisher. This is the one I really thought I did well on, but still just a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous cover. And this book can still go for $10 or so. David Mack Psylocke cover. This here book, I think it was Bat Avenger Leslie who showed this on one of his Instagram posts, and I fell in love with it. And it's a tough book to find. It just doesn't come up very often. I was lucky enough to find it in a shop of all places, and I noticed on eBay there was a copy that sold for $375 and two that sold for $20. So there's quite a gap between that. The 375 was a signature book, but I can't believe that Jennifer Hewlett's signature is worth that much. But just this is the retailer incentive to number 4. What a fantastic cover. The reason I'm showing this book, this is Grayson number 5. If you remember or recall back when the New 52 was going on, DC used to do these month themes. It would be like the movie posters, or Neil Adams, or Joker, or whatever the case was. There was Mad magazine. There was all sorts of ones, and I do like them. And I'm trying to hone in on a few of them to collect them all. I want the movie one. I want the Darwin Cook, and the Neil Adams, and the Jokers. So, and here's one that's a Grayson or a Darwin Cook. They were all this way. Instead of, is this landscape, I think? I don't know the correct term. But here is Green Arrow 24, first appearance of John Diggle in the comic books. Speaking of John Diggle, people are believing that he may become John Stewart, especially after the end of the Crisis crossover, which I thoroughly enjoyed. That was pretty good. This is the Oliver 1 in 25 variant to Lost Green Lantern Lost Army number 1. Now I do own the Oliver variants of 1 and 2. 3 seems to be pretty hard to find, but I would imagine these don't have a lot of printing, so this has got to be one of the harder John Stewart variants, in my opinion. Another Darwin Cook. This is the Green Lantern one. All right, here is, now when when I started working on the Killing Jokes and all the printings, I just thought to myself, what book probably has been reprinted the most times? And I don't mean, you know, like Amazing Fantasy 15 or Action Comics or Tech 27. They've been reprinted a ton of times in different ways and formats and things of that nature. I wanted to know which book has been reprinted the most in the indice. And in this here, I gotta believe is the one. Let me show you if I can. Here you go, comic fan. Opening, but let's see here. I hope you can see that. The 26th printing. This book has been reprinted 26 times. That is unbelievable. So, and I do own a first print of Johnny Homicidal Maniac. All right, so Year of the Villain, the Joker, just a beautiful Joker cover. I can't say it enough. I'm a sucker for Joker covers. Another Joker cover, Joker and Daffy Duck, just another fantastic cover. Journey into Mystery, number 116 and 106. This is another series I'm working on. Need, I think, 13 to finish all of the issues from 83 until it ends. All right, Commandy, Last Boy on Earth. Yet another series I'm trying to finish. This is number 11 and 50. I believe I need 2 or maybe 3 issues to finish this run. Marvel Comics Presents number 6, the 3rd printing. I believe this book was rather sought after because it's the first time you see his Wolverine's daughter on the cover there. Masters of the Universe, the motion picture number 1. This book here can sell for $15-20 on eBay on any given day. It's rather sought after. Mega Man number 1. This is either the first time he's in comics or the first ongoing issues of him, and this is the villains cover. Morbius, Living Vampire. This is number 1, the sketch variant. Muppets Take Manhattan, number 1. What makes this book more interesting is that this is the very first book that the Star imprint ever did, was Muppets Take Manhattan. So if you're a Star collector, there you go. Nick Fury, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., number 6. Beautiful Steranko cover. This finishes my Nick Fury, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. run. I do have this complete now. Punks the Comic, number 1. Just love the variants to this series. If I find them for a reasonable price, I will pick them up all the time. They just are really great looking covers. Secret Wars. This is the 1 in 25 Butch Geesey. I know I'm going to butcher that, but 1 in 25 variant. She-Hulk 15. First appearance of the Gray She-Hulk. The Sheriff of Babylon, number 1. This has been optioned. Soulfire, number 1. This is the, is it J? Yeah, the J Company exclusive. So yeah, it's a beautiful Michael Turner cover. These next couple books here are a little bit interesting. I picked up almost the entire series of this Spider-Man Tangled Web. I think it was like almost 25 issues. But there was a couple of them that piqued my interest, and I just looked on eBay for what was going on with them. And for the most part, all the issues are 50 cents or $1. But this book here, number 21, one copy sold raw for $20, and it might have been a best offer, but I don't know how much you're going to get off on $20 on a best offer. But a lot of them are selling between that $10 to $15 range. So 15 is really pushing it, but more like that $10 range. And it's a beautiful Darwin Cook cover. And then this one here is not far behind it, number 11. This is about a $7, $8 book. So I don't know if you're interested in that kind of stuff. Steel, a couple of DC Universe variants. This is number 2 and number 9. Superman, like I said, I'm just trying to fill in some Superman holes. Here's number 267 out of volume 1. What is this? 256. That's a great cover, isn't it? 251, Neil Adams. 188 with the Go-Go Chuck top there. That one has a Go-Go Chuck too. I think this is 185. Yep, 185. Getting close, guys. All right, speaking of Neil Adams, I just love this cover of Strange Adventures, number 217. Beautiful cover. Superman. Oh, another Superman. This is another one of those monthly things. This is the movie poster one. This is Superman. I think this is Bullet that it did. Superman, the Man of Steel, number 19. This is the Toy Biz reprint. Another pet project of mine is to try to collect all the printings of the death of Superman, and this falls into that. All right, Super Mario Brothers Special Edition number 1. This, I believe, is the first ongoing Mario comic, or the first time Mario was in his own comic book, because this was just a one-shot. Blip 1 has the first appearance of Mario. Tales to Astonish, number 53, early Porcupine. Tales to Astonish, 46. This is the third Wasp appearance. And number 47, this is the fourth Wasp appearance. Pebbles and Bam Bam number 1, Carlton from 1972. I always loved Bam Bam and Pebbles. They were pretty cool. Thor, God of Thunder 25. First cameo or first appearance of Jane Foster as Thor. I don't know what issue this is, but this is Venom, the 80th anniversary frame. Gorgeous, gorgeous cover. Wacky Squirrel Comics number 4. A Action Comics homage. Walking Dead number 181. I believe this is first appearance of Princess Pittsburgh, I think is her name. Could be wrong on that one. Could be. If I am, please forgive me. And it's not the pink variant signature. Walking Dead number 39. This is where Judith is born and Dale gets bitten. What if magic became a sorcerer supreme? I'm a what if collector. Wolverine, Old Man Logan 71, second print variant. Just an awesome venomized T-Rex cover there. Wonder Woman 88, DC Universe logo. This is the other book that I bought off of A.B.Comics, so thank you. And a couple of Toy Biz reprints I stumbled upon. X-Men 101 and 117. I will pick up Toy Biz when I can. All right, let's move on to some magazines and a slab, and we should be done. Okay, I hope these will show up somewhat. All right, stumbled upon Action Force, a few issues of this. This is the United Kingdom's reprint version of G.I. Joe, Real American Hero. And I personally think that these are a better looking covers than the American. But here's number 1, number 3, number 6, number 9 with Zartan, and number 10, number 11 with Snake Eyes. I have 2 copies of this, so if anyone's interested in one, let me know. And a copy of 12 with Storm Shadow. Number 50, the last issue. All right. Dave Stevens. I'm a big Dave Stevens collector, and this is actually a Dave Stevens cover, Pure Images, number 1. You don't see, this is not him doing the sexy women. Him doing Monster and Men. But speaking of sexy women, this is also Dave Stevens. This is a local newsletter from Minneapolis. It's the newsletter of Artistic Influence, number 43, which came out in 2001. I'm going to show you something else interesting about this, if I can. But this started in 1999, which is the same year, I believe, that Liberty Meadows came out. And in the back part of all of these, and I believe, I don't know how far back in the 1999 that they show, but there's Liberty Meadows stuff in here. So if you're a Frank Cho fan, there you go. But regardless, it's still just a beautiful Dave Stevens cover. This one here, I can't think of a artist and a character in the modern era, except for maybe McFarlane and Spawn, or Liefeld and Deadpool. They're really kind of, when you think of one couldn't maybe exist without the other type of thing, or one really influenced another, and that would have to be Bruce Timm and Harley Quinn. And I stumbled upon this here back issue. It's not an expensive book by any means, but this is the Harley Quinn I think of when I think of Harley Quinn. And there's nobody that does her better than Bruce Timm as far as I'm concerned. And and the last book I'm going to show here is this one here. It's a slab book to Strange Tales 109. It's the first appearance of Cersei, who is the Cersei from the Eternals in a 6 degree of separation type of thing. But this book has gotten extremely hot because of that. It's really hard to find, or not hard to find, but it's hard to find a cheap copy of it. This is a 4.5. I'm happy with 4.5. It's a lower mid grade. But I got this for less than I would probably have paid for a raw 3.0. So with that, I'm pretty darn happy. All right, getting close to 30 minutes here. So I'm going to say thank you so much for watching, taking this journey with me. I appreciate everybody who leaves comments, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you want to do. And once again, if you live in Missouri, Kansas City area, or familiar with it, please let me know. And if you live there and would like to meet, that would be awesome. Thank you so much. Vin Crew signing off.